Welcome back to yet another special pack opening. Thought I'd do something different again whilst we're waiting for things to turn around. So just bought a few little packs off eBay. So I thought I'd just try and do something fun with Vibes Into the Huddle for the Pudgy Penguins vibe. So why not? Thought I'd go through 3 little packs that we might open today. And then we can then keep the other packs that we have purchased for a later date to see if anyone's interested in seeing the extra ones opened. So let's begin. We shall put these to one side. 3 more there, 3 more there, 6 more packs for a later day. So inside one of them we've already got Baron Fish Pockets. As you can see, he's a monster beauty. So what we're going to do is we're going to rip all 3 of them and then we're going to see what we get. So pop that one just there, this one just there, and then let's see what we get. So, Fisher Cup. Interesting start. Interesting. So, we shall begin. Okay. To be fair, I do quite like that design. I think that's quite funny, to be fair. Space Cadet Penguin. Overwhelmed with knowledge. Okie dokie. Inquisitive Penguin. I do quite like these designs. These are actually more entertaining designs than I've seen for a lot of cards, to be fair. The whole reason I bought these, because they just look funny. I have no idea of the value of them, not really interested if they have any value. Just really a case of just quite enjoying having them. So, Contemplation Penguin. Ribbon Dancing Penguin, fair enough. Put on a show, looks like we're doing today. We're putting on a little show for the Pudgy Penguins. Yellow Wizard Penguin, okie dokie. Pudgy Manrod, okay. Ornate Swordsman Penguin, okie dokie. Interesting first set there. And then, oh yes, Too Much Caffeine. There we go. Look at that nice little foiling on there. That's nice and stylish, isn't it? I like that. That is actually really nice, actually. That is nice. Very nice. So, we will keep these in order that we pulled them. And what we will do is just pop these into the foil wrappings. There we are. So not a bad first pack, to be fair. Probably the fairly standard expectations, nothing to be writing home about, nothing to be worried about. Not expecting any value, to be honest, as I mentioned. But we are looking at just building a little random set of collections of random cards just to see what is actually available that is being relating to NFTs or digital artwork and those sort of things. May not be for all people, may not be of interest to a lot of people, but at the end of the day, I do think it's quite interesting that the brand originally started as an NFT collection, token, all those sort of things online, and now they brought out their own little trading cards. This is the original first series that came out. So these were equivalent of $10 per pack. So around about £7 US, UK. So in terms of concern, it's only a small nominal value, to be fair, but had to wait 2.5 weeks for it to get delivered from the USA, because there are no places that I could find available that would be selling these in the UK, which is no real surprise, I suppose, but that's the way life goes. So we're going to save this one till last, because we like this one, and then we're going to enter the huddle again with pack number 2 from series number 1. All sealed, all fresh, very well delivered, very much appreciated of the vendor. So another physical. Ascending penguin. A little bit Truman Show-esque there, I think you'd agree. A little bit Truman Show. Okay. Space Cadet Penguin, we saw that one in the last pack. Overwhelmed with Knowledge, seen that one before. Inquisitive Penguin, got that one in the previous pack. Trampoline Rod, interesting. Bottle Penguin, I do like that. I do like that. I think that's really funny. I think that's funny. So then we got Put on a Show, got that one on the previous one. Yellow Wizard Penguin, again, I do quite like that. I've got to be honest, I do quite like that. So it's a case where we've got Green Wizard Penguin, pretty stylish, not gonna lie. And then Sick Pull Penguin. It's two-sided. How cool is that? And then for the grand reveal, we've got Porthole Penguin. Porthole Penguin. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Right, so that's the second pack completed. Again, good fun and vibes, I would say, with that one. My favourite's that one. My favourite's that one. That's double-sided. I do like that one. Again, no idea of value, no real care of value. It's really just a case of just trying to see what is available for a bit of fun. So, at the end of the day, these are not really for sale, so they're not really going to be seen online anywhere. There's not really anything that's going to be desirable to be sold, to be fair. So, may well get another pack or 2 of this set, or alternatively, depending on what we actually find overall, may well move on to Series 2, because Series 2 is the easier to obtain one, which is available in the UK at the moment, because these ones, as I said, are not available in the UK, unless you actually know someone from previously, which you will probably know a personal connection. I would therefore not, but I think, to be fair, these are pretty good for a first set. It's not too bad, let's be honest. So, pack number 2. So on to the final pack for today. Let's see what we get from my favourite design of the pack on the front there. And let's see. Always seem to get a physical. Seems to be consistent with every pack, to be fair. So Rock Penguin, yeah baby. Everybody wants a Rock Penguin. They're twins. This is definitely a different set. Peppy Penguin. Stargazing Penguin. Interesting. Lost in the Sauce penguin, love it. Springer leak, classic, love that. Ambitious penguin, oh I do like that. I think that's clever. Oh, I think that's really clever. That's great. Haha, that's cool. Bismo PhD candidate, that's well smart. That's funny, that's funny. Adventure Squad. Skydiving penguin. Freezing rod. And then shy penguin. Ah, very cool, very stylish, very fun. So we will enjoy going online later on and having a little look and just seeing which ones they actually are, whether or not they are high production, common, rare, have no idea at the moment. Something that we will find out later on, and something that we can have a bit of an hour or two, which I won't bore you with in terms of actually having a review, but to be fair, they are very, very well designed cards, if my opinion was honest. I think that, and that one in the pack is probably my favourite in terms of its actual just visionary look on it. I think that's really clever, I do. But my actual favourite one for display purposes will definitely be Ambitious Penguin, because we're always ambitious, always willing to look on the positive side, never look on the negative side, always just want to see what we have exactly as we have it, because we are not springing a leak. No, 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 no. We are definitely lost in the sauce of the fun. So, very good. So hopefully you enjoyed this pack opening. If you do, you're more than welcome to see if I upload another one or two of these, because I have the full packs to open. I'm not really going to be looking to retain them in a box unopened, stored away for the rest of history. I'm not really that sort of person. So it's really something where if I get something, I'm going to open it, I'm going to show you, and maybe, just maybe, you never know, you might find a holy grail or something. But a few cards there, all nice and secured. We'll put them in little protectors, just like the TMZ ones that we've got. And then, as we've got here, I shan't bore you with the procedure of watching me put them into some plastic, but hopefully you enjoyed seeing the Pudgy Penguins Vibes Pack openings. And don't forget, come back again, because we've got 6 more to open, and we'll probably do 3 at a time, otherwise it tends to get a bit overwhelming for you all. Have a good one.